Hey everybody, this is Julie. What's up? Today is the first of a 3-part video series on how to use ClickFunnels. And today I'm going to teach you the 8 things that I look for to make sure are on everybody's funnel. If you are using ClickFunnels, even if you're not using ClickFunnels, I'm going to show you the 8 things that I go through when I am auditing hundreds of funnels to make sure they're on the funnel. And the reason is because number 1, for conversion, number 2, for brand, trust, and reputation, and number 3, for value. Yes, even value has to go on a funnel. So let's dive in.
All right, let me show you the 8 things that you need to make sure you have on your sales funnel. Number 1, you want to make sure you have some sort of as seen on banner. Now you can do this one of 2 ways. You can do this with one image. You can see this is one image. You build that in Canva and you load that image in. Or if you want to, instead, you can create a new row. You can actually make it however many columns you need, and you can actually add the individual graphics that way. And as seen on banner is a great way to have visual social proof really quickly. All right, so that's one thing that I want to make sure is on everybody's funnel. The second thing is you want to make sure you have call to action buttons all throughout the page. Now, any call to action button that happens before you get to the announcement, right? The big announcement of what you're offering, right? It should be a scroll button versus the buttons that are kind of in the announcement area. Those buttons are going to lead to an order form. So a simple, easy way to do that is to click on the button, click on settings, go to set action, and use the scroll to row. So all you have to do here is click here and have it scroll to the section that you want it to go. Now, once the buttons are down in sort of the stack, as we call it, these buttons are going to have a different action. This is going to be the set action. We're actually going to have it set to go to the next step in the funnel, or you can have it go to a specific website URL if you're sending it to a different order form. So either one of those shall work. So that's the second thing that I always look for, making sure you have call to action buttons all along the funnel. The third thing that your sales funnel should have is always a what's included area. And we actually design these with our templates. If you go to funnelgorgeous.com, all of our templates have these where you have a what's included. So some sort of number. Is it a bunch of courses? Is it a bunch of workshops, PDFs? Is it, different pieces of your offer? Have a number, have a name, have a description, and make sure you have some tangible bullets or something so that if they're a skimmer and they're not actually reading your paragraph, they can understand what they're getting when they get this particular feature. So an easy way to do this, you can see how we did it. It's 3 columns. The first column has the number, the second column has the name and the description, and the third column has the little summary points. So you would just go ahead and you'd create 3 columns like that, and that's how you could get your what's included. Then the fourth thing that should be inside of any funnel are bonuses. Now you can do bonuses very similar to here, but we like to design the bonuses slightly different. So here you can see we have a bonus with a little paragraph and then a picture, and you can see how they're alternating. My best advice is that create one and then you can duplicate the actual section like that so that you don't have to restyle the margins and all that kind of stuff. So do one and then duplicate and then do the other one and then duplicate that one, and then you can get that nice sort of alternating look for your bonuses. The next thing that should be in your funnel is this stack right here. Now this is what we call a marketing receipt. And this is sort of a snapshot of what they're about to buy. Now you can notice a couple things. There's always a headline, so just use the little headline element in ClickFunnels. There's usually an image of the product itself, whether it's physical or digital. Then you have all the things that are included in the offer, plus any bonuses with the values of what they normally would cost. And then you can show the total value versus the price for today, as well as a button to buy. This is one of the most important parts of a sales page, and your funnel should 100% have it. Now, it goes without saying that every funnel should have some other types of social proof besides just the as seen on banner. Here you can see how we are using a testimonial. Again, it's 3 sections. You've got this little graphic. It's like a little line. And then we have the description of the testimonial and then the headshot. Now this headshot, you can actually pull in square headshots, and you can go over here and you can actually create a circle radius on a square. This happens to be a circle, but you can actually create a circle radius to get that nice circle look on your testimonial. Another thing that should be on your sales funnel is a guarantee. Did you know that a guarantee is not just about refunds and covering your butt? It is also a conversion tool. Make sure you have some sort of symbol. You can see this is a 2-column, some sort of symbol that shows off that there is a guarantee, and then the description of what is actually guaranteed in the offer. Here are the last 2 things that we really look for. Number 1, frequently asked questions. All right, so this is the 7th thing. There are going to be logical buyers that are still not convinced even after you've done a great job of selling them. So the frequently asked questions, you can see here how we've styled and designed it with several rows, is you have a bold question and then answer. And you want to think of all of the logical things that they might think of that they need answers to before they can buy. So go ahead, and I would use the 2 or 3 columns here for this one because that's a nice way to display a lot of copy. Okay. Number 8 is everything above the scroll has to be strategically placed, okay? So basically we're talking about the headline area. Make sure you have a compelling headline to pull them in. Also, you will probably need a tagline because sometimes headlines aren't enough to explain everything. And make sure if you have a time-sensitive offer or you want to call out your audience, you have an announcement or a timer up at the top.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Remember, this is part 1 in a ClickFunnels series. So make sure you check out the next video, part 2, which is 10 hacks to becoming the fastest funnel builder in the world, especially on ClickFunnels. And if you love these videos, please hit subscribe, hit like, leave us a comment. We love to hear from our audience. Talk to you soon.